Hello guys, welcome to Supreme Steno classes. Guys, be ready for a special dictation prepared for Bihar Civil Court upcoming examination, which is going to be held in December 2023. 5 seconds. It is absolutely necessary for us to move towards this rate structure so that we put an end to wasteful litigation and have a transparent and simple tax structure. It was not possible in the time available to me in preparing this budget to achieve this goal in the current year. However, I propose to take the first step this year, and I am confident that will achieve a 4-rate excise duty structure in another year or two. I propose to integrate the tax on the textile sector with the mainstream of central excise duties by introducing the principle in this sector. Honorable members are aware that the present excise duties are levied at the fiber and yarn stage, and there is only an additional excise duty in lieu of sales tax on fabrics. This is one of the most inefficient ways of taxation, as it results in very high duties on inputs, which encourages evasion. It does not capture value addition, and it denies the industry an opportunity of claiming input credit on capital goods, chemicals, and yarn, while modernizing of other industries in taking place speedily. Our textile industry has not been able to participate fully in this process because of this lopsided tax structure. I therefore make the following proposals. I propose to reduce the excise duty on yarn in the case of polyester filament yarn from the current level of 50% to 40% and unify the rate on other yarn at 20%, except nylon filament yarn and cotton yarn, for which the present rates of 30% and 5% respectively will be retained. In order to provide principle for the textile sector, I propose to impose a basic excise duty of 5% on cotton fabrics and 10% on other fabrics, which will be collected at the proposed processed fabric stage. It is needless today for anyone to argue about the crucial role of science and technology in the development of national resources, without which the problem of poverty can never be successfully tackled. we have witnessed not only a global movement for national independence since the advent of Mahatma Gandhi on the scene, but also a widespread movement towards industrialization and modernization in the developing countries. In most of the cases, the basic inspiration as well as the model for this process has been provided by those countries of the West which were the first to have the benefit of scientific and technological revolution. Mahatma Gandhi showed us the way to a fresh approach to our problems of development. It was he who insisted on the need to define the basic values of human society in India as a prerequisite for implementing the new production system based on science and technology. Similarly, he stressed the need to harmonize these new elements with the urgent tasks of national integration and cultural regeneration. The young man and the young women looked even younger than their years as they left the offices of country properties limited with a few orders to view in their hands. They were indeed two young people very much in love and recently married, and they were looking for a house. They had been married for just 6 months, and when they got married on that cold December day, they had believed that they would soon find a place to let, and it did not seem necessary to wait for that happy day before setting up home together. So they had gone to live with his mother, having only one room of their own, and they had been very happy. It was an old house, however, with no modern changes. It was in a street lined on both sides with old houses just like it, and when April had come and the days grew longer, the young married people all at once began to long for a little house of their own with their own things in the rooms and with a little land at the back and in the front where they could plant things and watch them grow. It did not seem very much to ask, yet it was something that was being asked by thousands of other young people. There seemed little enough hope of their being able to get such a place because all the small houses were for sale and not to let, and they had no capital. Will the young man was an engineer and may a beautiful young person with eyes so clear and true had been a maid in a big boarding house at the seaside before her marriage. Neither of them had had any opportunity to save money and to buy even the smallest house. It was necessary to have some capital to put down for the first payment. Stop. So guys, ये मिक्स डिक्टेशन था होप सो आप लोगों ने बहुत अच्छे से इसको लिखा होगा। इसको अच्छे से ट्रांसक्राइब कीजिएगा, मिलाइएगा, अपनी एरर को फाइंड आउट कीजिएगा और अपनी गलतियों पे काम कीजिएगा। गलतियों को इग्नोर मत कीजिएगा। ये मत सोचिएगा कि मैं एट द एग्ज़ाम टाइम पे सही कर लूँगा या 10 दिन पहले सही कर लूँगा, वो नहीं होगा। ठीक है, उसको जब तक आप अभी से लग करके सही नहीं कीजिएगा और सही नहीं होने वाला है। सो इट इज़ नेसेसरी टू वर्क ऑन योर मिस्टेक्स एंड लर्न फ्रॉम देम। ओके, सो दैट आप एग्जाम में अच्छा से अच्छा परफॉर्म कर सको। होप सो आपकी तैयारी अच्छी चल रही होगी। यदि चैनल के डिक्टेशंस और इन्फॉर्मेशन पसंद आ रहे हैं तो चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट डिक्टेशन के साथ। थैंक यू सो मच।